Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Welcome to your reading for the full moon in Capricorn. It's happening on July 3rd. It is happening at 7:39 a.m. Eastern Time Zone in the U.S. I did put a chart calculator in the description box below. We currently have Saturn in your sign moving retrograde, and Neptune that rules your sign is also moving retrograde. So a lot of chance to review things coming through with this full moon. So you have the card here of endurance. Hold on, you can do this, it says. Hold on, you can do this. So even though these planets in your sign are moving retrograde and you may be feeling like things are backing up, hang on. Hang on to the hope, hang on to the goals, hang on to the dreams. You can do what you want to do. There's also the card of cooperation here. Take the hand or that is offered, or ask for the help that you need. So there is a need. Ooh, look at this. The heart is the energy of the overall energy here. Is the energy in the heart, and in the heart we have the good luck sign. So there's something really cool coming through for you. So whatever this is, I feel like it's a commitment that you're needing to make in the heart space, whether this is a romantic commitment or a commitment to a business idea or a commitment to a lifestyle change, a commitment to some kind of a situation where you may be feeling like things are just not working in your favor, but they're saying, hang on. In the area of resources, you have the bear. And so that means Spirit has your back. Spirit is supporting you, and it may not be as obvious as to how you're being supported. And so hang on and take a look around. Who is there? Because in the energy of the action you take, we have the friendship card of the dog of loyalty here. And so there is somebody who's either got a really great idea, or it is somebody that you reach out to give you a hand up in the direction that you need to go. There's something that you don't know. There's something you don't know. That information transforms the situation. You are seeking that information. I like that. You're looking for the information. You're looking for the communication. You're looking for the guidance that you need. Hang on. I feel like I keep hearing that song. Hang on. Help is on its way. I'll be there as fast as I can. I don't know who sings it. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so boy, they're still singing it. Okay, where am I missing here? So there is a need for a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself or with a really close friend to recommit in your heart space. But here, look, the key to this situation is you being open to receiving. And so often when Pisces, you have the tendency to want to help everyone else out, but for you to accept help is a little more difficult sometimes, right? And especially when you're feeling challenged in the area of finances. And so when you think you don't have enough, then it's really hard to have enough. When you say to the universe, I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities. What I need is always brought to me and more. And if you can really trust in that and believe it, and you don't have to know how it's going to come, but you need to be open to receiving it. But when you say those magic words of I can't do this, I can't afford this, I can't have enough, I don't, I won't, I can't, those are magic spelling words. They call it spelling for a reason. Those are the words that create the energy in which you exist. When you say, I know I will receive everything I need when I need it and more. When you really can make that something you feel in your heart space. When you feel in your heart space, I'm lucky. I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities. Now, part of this is saying it for real. And part of this is when you notice things. So, give you a little simple example. I was driving today, and this guy was hot on my tail, and I looked down, and I thought, oh my God, we're on country roads, and I'm like, I'm sorry that doing 65 isn't fast enough for you. And he goes whipping around me, and I thought, there's a lot of curves up ahead. I hope he can drive a curve, because I can't stand being behind someone who can't drive a curve. but he could drive a curve, so that was excellent. He was pulling further and further away. I thought, well, that worked out. And then I saw a deer. Well, actually, there was two of them run across the road in front of him. But he saw them in time and was able to stop and allow them to pass. Two things I thought. One was if I hadn't slowed him down by only doing 65, he would have been right on time to smack them. And two, because he saw them before I did, I had an extra warning and I didn't hit them. So both of us ended up being in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities to not get hit by a deer. And so you're like, I'm sorry, but that's an expensive thing when it happens. And so I was grateful. I took the moment to say, well, that worked out for everybody. And I was glad for him and I was glad for me. I was glad for the deer. And so that attitude of gratitude and feeling lucky about things, that was a lucky thing that I slowed him down just enough, because he really wasn't that far out of me. I slowed him down just enough that he didn't run into the deer. And I didn't try to outpace him or speed up more so he was happy, so I didn't run into the deer. And it really worked out. So again, it is a small thing, but look around. Where do you find small blessings? Because when you notice them, when you're running late and you get the green light, do you notice it? Do you notice it out loud? Say, wow, thank you for the green light. Because it is this energy of paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities of when Spirit has your back that allows you in the small things that builds this connection, this communication, this trust that if they can do the small things, they certainly can do the large things, right? And it's not really the other way around, because they're looking to see your higher self is like, are you noticing all the good things I already bring you? And when you can show the gratitude for that, then you're ready for more. You know how it is with your children. You give them a little bit. Okay, look, you can stay out till 10:30 tonight, even though the curfew's 10. And if they're back home right at 10:30 or before, you're like, next time you're like, okay, well, 11 o'clock will be okay. And if they come in at the right time, then you're like, okay, well, we can look at, for a homecoming dance, you can be out till midnight, right? So it is almost like you have to notice and you have to be aware of the small things so that you get the bigger opportunities to come in. And so this is kind of what this is. There is a need to have a real heart-to-heart with yourself about being open to receiving, noticing, paying attention, having the gratitude because Spirit has your back. And whatever it is, this information that's coming in transforms the situation. And it's either coming in through communication with your higher self or perhaps in a conversation that you have with someone else. But there is a waffling factor that's happening here. It's like you really... The need to trust and believe that you are safe and you are guided and you're protected. The need to believe that you are lucky. That things really work out for you is important, because here the struggle, the challenge has been the commitment. And it feels like a commitment on your side to trust that the universe has your back. And the universe is like, I've got your back. All those worries and anxieties you have over financial resources, about having enough and having your needs met, I've got you. I've got you. And so what is this thing that you want to do? What is this thing that would bring you the joy and the happiness that you've been holding yourself back from over an abundance of caution, it feels like, of fear maybe, that you can't have the one thing that you really want. And for some of you, this is a partnership. For some of you, it is. We got this real heart-to-heart here with the friendship here. We've got anchoring yourself into the energy of the home. This could be a reconnection with a current partner, taking a partnership to the next level. It could be a new partner coming in. It could be, and it may not, when I say coming in, if you really want the energy to be high vibe, then you have to be high vibe, because we always get energy that is similar to ours. It's always the way it works. And so the more that we're there for ourselves and we love ourselves and we trust ourselves and we care for ourselves and we show up for ourselves, the more likely it is that that next partner that comes in is the partner that also does that for themselves and can do it for you. And then you have a synergistic partnership, not one where it's, you know, codependent. Don't want that. You're the carnation here, which says to follow your passion. And this card here says one enchanted evening, the perfect night. It's so weird because when I said night, I didn't see stars in the sky. I actually saw a knight in shining armor, which is super interesting too. All right, so there is an opportunity here for a great relationship. Or a relationship, but you have to be open to receive. I almost feel like if you don't give people the opportunity to give to you, you know, when we are like, no, I can do it myself, no, I got this, no, I don't need any help. When we have that attitude, we are denying other people the opportunity to grow in their own soul's light by giving. We have to be able to do both, give and receive. And you're very good at giving. How are you at receiving? How good are you at that? That is something that you could practice. Just being open to receiving the opportunities, be open to receiving the help. It does say take the hand, which means I feel like help is being offered, and somehow pride is slowing down the process here. Okay, so this is super interesting. It feels like there's definitely some concerns around relationship and or finance, and you have last moon and Capricorn card, which comes up. So that's right before it becomes the full moon. Last quarter, no, it's after full moon. So full moon in Capricorn says to create safe and healthy boundaries around yourself, to complete a cycle, and to let things create space for something new to come in. This full moon was a new moon back in December. I think it was December 29th of 2016. And so there's been 6.5 years. So if you think back to that, what was going on in your life? What were you hoping to accomplish with that New Year's resolution for 2017, right? That would really be what that would be around. So what did you want to accomplish in 2017? There should be a completion of some part of that, and then an elevation, creating space for something new to come in. So leave the past behind. Embrace the flow of love, of life. And so this is moving with the energy. Be open to receiving what you need, and you have breathe through the tension. Breathe through the tension. Breathe through the tension. Ask for and receive. Be open to receiving the help that you need. I feel like what you want is coming through for you, but there's a real need for you to remember the help is on its way. It'll be there as fast as it can. And I feel what's blocking it is your ability to create the space to be open to receiving what you need from someone else. And I don't mean in a relationship. Why, that's tough. Okay, what are we saying here? What you really need is a partner. You don't need a teacher. And you don't need a student. So if the energy doesn't feel matched to yours, if it is not heart to heart, and look at this, brain to brain, they're very level. No one is above the other. It's not a very equal partnership. But if it isn't one where it's companionship and friendship too, it's probably not the right one. My little Pisces moon that I have would say that's not the right one. But everybody has to make their own choices and decisions in life. And we all learn and we grow through whatever that happens from that. So, I'm on Facebook every day. We get into the astrology. I'm working with Venus right now. Venus really wants you to empower yourself, to feel the love of yourself so that you can draw and attract to you all the best opportunities in life. And so if you'd like to join us over there for that, I'm just, there's another message trying to come through, and it's not coming in these cards. I feel like I need another card here. There's something here. There's something here they really want to emphasize, and I can't stop hearing that song. It's something about that. I don't know all the lyrics, so it might be useful for you to look at the lyrics. It also could be that that song was popular at a time and it was somehow your song about something or the other. Okay, now I got that song. I know something about love. Gotta have it. Boy, boy. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, look, Three of Swords. We have two Owls of Wisdom, and we have the Crow of Magic. Everything you've experienced, you've learned something from. That is invaluable. There is no substitute for experience. It is knowledge plus experience that creates wisdom. And there's just no substitute. You have to have both. You can study as much as you want on something, but without experience, you cannot have the wisdom of understanding. Okay. So we have the Four of Cups here. She's staring out the window. Her 4 cups are filling up with the rain. So they're out there and they're being filled. She's not the one filling them. She's receiving what she needs. It's coming in. Look, I'll be there as fast as I can. This is the Page of Swords. Looking for, like, what you're looking for is coming in. What you need is being brought to you. I know the Four of Cups has, like, this other message, but that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting, can you see how much is being given to you? She's not looking at the cups that are filling up. She's disappointed because things aren't the way she wants. She wanted to go out and play in the sun today, and it's a rainy day, but what she really needs is right there. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. The need to balance. The need to give and receive and balance. But for you, it's about the receiving. Allowing the universe to fill up your cups and learning how to do it for yourself. You don't need anyone else to do it for you. It comes from within. This Page of Swords is sitting on the top of a castle wall, and there are guns pointed. There's so much. She's got a big old sword in the side here. Well, it's not maybe a sword. Maybe it's a really long knife. It's almost as though you're super self-protected, and what you need to do is be open to receiving. Open to receiving emotionally, open to receiving financially, and being a little less guarded and a lot more open to receiving in general. So embrace the flow of life. There's ebbs and flows to everything, and so if you're in a point where there's a lot of tension, a lot of restrictive energy that you're feeling, Saturn in your sign would totally make you feel that way. You're being asked to let go of your past experiences. Just because it's restrictive in the past and it didn't work out doesn't mean restriction now won't work out. But it won't work out if you don't believe that you hold the power to change that. Not there, but in here. So, all I can say, 2023 is lucky for me. Would be a really great thing to say on a regular basis. 2023 is lucky for me. I'm always in the right place at the right time, with the right people and the right opportunities. And I am open to receiving the abundance of the universe. All right, Pisces, you guys take good care. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. I have only a few spots left in August, so if you'd like to snag one of those, send me an email, and we'll get you on the calendar. You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.